Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Flash, the channel where we don't waste your time with polished dealership rehearsals, we don't parrot marketing scripts, and we definitely don't sugarcoat anything. Here, you get the real, unfiltered truth about the cars that actually matter. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because today, we're diving into one of the most talked about upcoming SUVs from China's electric giant, the 2026 BYD Sealion 7. This is the kind of EV that has the potential to shake up the global SUV market, not just in China, but also in Europe, Australia, and potentially even North America if BYD decides to make that move. So let's break this down in detail: exterior, interior, performance, price, and of course, my verdict. Exterior first impressions are everything. And when you look at the Sealion 7 from the front, you immediately realize BYD has stopped playing catch-up and is now setting design trends of its own. The front fascia is sharp, futuristic, and full of confidence. There's no traditional grille, which is expected for an EV, but BYD has given it a sculpted nose with slim, piercing LED headlights that almost resemble the eyes of a predatory animal. The daytime running lights stretch along the upper edge, giving it a sleek, aggressive signature that's hard to mistake for anything else. The front bumper is layered, with aerodynamic cuts and smooth surfaces that not only look stylish but also channel airflow efficiently. You get this mix of athleticism and modern elegance that feels premium but also sporty. Honestly, if you park this next to a Tesla Model Y or a BMW X3, the Sealion 7 would absolutely hold its ground in terms of presence. Move along to the side profile and the story gets even more interesting. The Sealion 7 rides on a stretched platform with a long wheelbase, giving it proportions that balance between a mid-size SUV and something almost coupe-like. The roofline gently slopes back without compromising rear headroom, while the strong shoulder line creates a muscular stance. Flush door handles keep things sleek and aerodynamic, while large alloy wheels, depending on trim, you're looking at anywhere from 19 to 21 inches to fill the arches nicely. The side mirrors are compact and aerodynamic, integrating cameras for a 360-degree system, and there's subtle use of chrome or satin trim depending on the color you pick. BYD clearly studied what customers want from a premium EV SUV and nailed the proportions to make the Sealion 7 look neither bulky nor too soft. It sits right in the sweet spot. Swing around to the rear and BYD shows off even more confidence. The back end features a full-width LED light bar that stretches across the tailgate, giving it a futuristic touch, while the taillights themselves have a segmented, jewel-like pattern when illuminated. The bumper is smooth, with diffuser-like elements integrated low down, and the absence of exhaust pipes reminds you this is a pure EV. The Sealion 7 badge sits proudly in the middle, while subtle sculpting on the hatch gives depth without being too busy. Overall, the rear looks wide, planted, and clean, which really completes the premium SUV vibe. This is a car designed to make people turn their heads when you drive past. Interior: step inside, and this is where BYD wants to really win customers over. The interior of the Sealion 7 is futuristic but practical, premium yet welcoming. As soon as you open the door, you're greeted with a cabin that feels far more luxurious than its price tag might suggest. The dashboard is dominated by a massive rotating infotainment display, BYD's signature party trick, which can switch between portrait and landscape orientation depending on your preference. It measures around 15 inches and is packed with features, from navigation to entertainment to climate control. The digital driver's display is crisp, modern, and customizable, while a head-up display projects key info right onto the windshield. Material quality is impressive. Soft touch surfaces, stitched leather or vegan leather depending on trim, brushed aluminum accents, and even wood-like finishes are available. The steering wheel is chunky and flat-bottomed, with tactile buttons that give a premium feel. The center console is wide, offering wireless charging pads, cup holders, and hidden storage. BYD also includes its latest voice assistant that can control everything from air conditioning to opening windows, making the Sealion 7 feel very tech-forward. Passenger space is excellent. The Sealion 7 offers generous room in both rows thanks to its long wheelbase. Front seats are heavily bolstered, ventilated, and heated, with available massaging functions in higher trims. In the back, you get more than enough legroom even if you're tall, and the flat floor makes it comfortable for 3 passengers. Rear passengers also get their own climate controls, USB-C charging ports, and reclining seat backs. The panoramic glass roof stretches almost the full length of the cabin, flooding it with light and giving an airy, spacious vibe. The trunk space is also competitive, offering plenty of storage for family road trips, groceries, or luggage, and BYD includes underfloor storage as well. There's also a small trunk up front for storing charging cables or smaller items. Now let's talk about what really matters to performance. The 2026 BYD Sealion 7 is based on BYD's e-Platform 3.0, which is their latest EV architecture. You can expect multiple powertrain options depending on market. The standard rear-wheel drive model comes with the single motor producing around 230 to 270 horsepower, which is more than enough for everyday driving. But the real excitement comes from the dual-motor all-wheel drive version, which pumps out close to 500 horsepower, putting it in the same league as performance-oriented devs like the Tesla Model Y Performance. 0 to 60 happens in around 4.5 seconds in that trim, making it seriously quick for an SUV of its size. Battery technology is another area where BYD flexes its muscles. The Sealion 7 uses BYD's revolutionary Blade battery, known for its safety, efficiency, and durability. You'll likely see battery packs ranging from 75 kWh to over 100 kWh depending on variant, translating to ranges between 350 miles and over 420 miles on a single charge. Based on WLTP standards, charging speeds are competitive too. With DC fast charging, you can go from 10 to 80% in about 30 minutes, while home AC charging overnight easily covers most daily needs. BYD also includes V2 vehicle to load, so you can power appliances, camping gear, or even charge another EV directly from your Sealion 7. That's a game changer for lifestyle buyers. On the road, the Sealion 7 aims for a balance of comfort and sportiness. Thanks to its low center of gravity, courtesy of the battery pack, it feels planted and stable through corners. Adaptive suspension adjusts to road conditions, giving you a plush ride on the highway but firming up when you push it on twisty roads. Steering is precise, and noise insulation is excellent, making the cabin whisper quiet even at higher speeds. Driver assistance is another highlight. BYD's latest suite of semi-autonomous features includes adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, automated lane change, and traffic jam assist. With multiple cameras and LiDAR sensors in higher trims, the Sealion 7 edges close to level 3 autonomy in some markets, making it one of the most advanced EVs in its class. Pricing is where BYD truly has the chance to disrupt the market. While official numbers will vary depending on region, expectations put the base model somewhere around $40,000 to $45,000 equivalent, with higher trims stretching to $55,000 or $60,000. That's significantly less than many competitors offering similar performance and range. If BYD keeps its pricing strategy aggressive, the Sealion 7 could be a serious headache for established players like Tesla, Hyundai, Kia, and Volkswagen. For buyers, it means you're getting premium features, cutting-edge technology, and excellent range at a price that undercuts much of the competition. So, what's the verdict? The 2026 BYD Sealion 7 is more than just another Chinese SUV. It's a statement that BYD is ready to play on the global stage with a vehicle that looks good, feels premium, performs strongly, and offers genuine value. From its sharp exterior styling to its luxurious and high-tech interior, from its impressive performance figures to its competitive pricing, the Sealion 7 checks almost every box modern EV buyers are looking for. If you're in the market for a midsize electric SUV, this is one you'll definitely want to keep an eye on, because it's not just coming for Tesla's crown up, it's coming for everyone's. That's my full breakdown of the 2026 BYD Sealion 7. Let me know in the comments, would you consider this over a Tesla Model Y or a Hyundai Ioniq 5? Do you think BYD can win over global buyers? Or will the brand recognition barrier hold them back? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. And as always, if you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button, share it with your fellow car enthusiasts, and don't forget to subscribe to Car Flash for more raw, unfiltered reviews of the cars that actually matter. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.